Hi, I'm Tom Whipp, and I've worked in technology and cyber risk for over 20 years. Today I want to discuss passwords, why we still use them, and how they're attacked today. Before we consider why passwords remain prevalent, it is worth acknowledging key limitation. Passwords authenticate knowledge, not identity. When a password is shared, reused, written down, or exchanged, you don't have identity, you only have access. And this limits accountability, which can matter hugely in a legal dispute. Despite their limits, passwords remain widespread. They require no training, they scale at minimal cost, and for many environments provide a perfectly acceptable security baseline relative to their cost and user acceptance. Originally, password complexity was introduced to resist brute force searches. In early Unix systems, the password files were world readable, and attackers could run unlimited offline guessing attempts, so complexity rules were introduced to frustrate dictionary-based attacks. Windows systems, up until 2003, supported the LAN manager hash scheme, which split passwords into 7-character segments. This shaped minimum length policies long after that feature was disabled. Complexity was therefore a technical response to technical limitations. Today's threat landscape is rather different. Attackers exploit human and system weaknesses to obtain credentials. Malware can steal passwords, or attackers may simply buy them from other threat actors. Phishing remains effective because it targets behavior rather than technology. The major risk today is credential reuse. Known passwords tested across other systems and websites. We know password reuse is common, so this attack succeeds far more often than is comfortable. The key shift is this: modern attackers don't guess passwords, they acquire them. Now, passwords will be with us for some time, but complexity requirements do little to defend against current attack methods and can encourage unsafe behaviours like reuse or writing them down. Some argue that complexity still defends against basic guessing attacks, and that's valid, but these represent a small and shrinking share of practical exploitation patterns. So, rather than relying primarily on complexity, we could consider directing our efforts towards controls more targeted to modern threats, such as memorable password criteria as opposed to complex passwords, password manager adoption, removing passwords where possible, or monitoring for credential leakage. Passwords will remain part of our authentication landscape, so the pragmatic objective is intelligent deployment with balanced requirements and modern mitigating controls. So I'd ask, is now the time to review your authentication posture and challenge rules that no longer serve you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.